Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Teri Angel, and I have with me Lily Ortega. Hi, Lily.
Buenos días, Teri. Buenos días a todos.
Happy Friday to everyone. This is our special day where Lily and I come on together and we listen to what the angels have to say. We listen to our spirit guides, and the angels will give us a message, and then we will discuss what that is and hear from Lily the blessing that she received in the form of messages from the cards that she will share with us. So we're so happy that you're here with us. And please help us share this out. I'm going to take a moment while Lily translates that, and I'm going to start sharing right now. Okay, so if you're finding us, we are at Enlightened World Network. Please help us share this out. Okay. Yeah, this is really weird on here today. I think Facebook has changed some things again because I had a hard time finding it.
Yes. I think I found both Enlightened World Network and Enlightened.
Yes, we're on EWN, Enlightened Living, and Enlightened World Network. But mine is not scrolling rule, but there it is. I finally found it with showing me who's on. So good afternoon to all of you who are finding us, and to everyone that is sharing this out for us. Thank you. Thank you, because we never know who might need that word today from the angels. So the more you share, that's going out to potentially someone who needs to hear today that they're loved. They need to hear they're not alone, and that the angels are right here with all of us. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. We so appreciate you. Ah, what a beautiful day.
How is the weather where you are, Teri?
I'm sorry?
How is the weather in Florida right now?
It's been up and down today. We've had a little bit of rain and thunder, and then we've had a whole lot of sunshine. So it just doesn't know what it wants to do today. It's like, we've got some noise going on outside, so I'm not sure what that is, but hopefully it won't interfere with the sound of the messages that are coming through.
Yes, I had a little bit of noise outside too, and I hope it goes well.
But you know what? The angels will get their message through no matter what the circumstances or the situation.
Yes.
And they need us to hear them. And the messages lately have been very powerful that they're bringing through. So just the fact that we need their guidance right now in our world that we're living in, they will get that message through to us, you know, even if there's noises going on around us. And, you know, Lily, it's just like meditation. We can't shut out the world when we meditate. We have thoughts, we have things going on in our vicinity, our environment. So the more we can focus on the breath and focus on what the message is, then we get it instead of being distracted by things that are outside of us. So it's the same with the angels. It's the same with them bringing in what they need to say or what they want to say. And they're here. They're here to guide us. That's what I'm hearing right now. They're here.
Yes. And something that I just remember about just now, that Father's Day is coming up here in the US this weekend, right?
Yes.
And in Mexico is in this week as well. So there is some powerful energy for Father's Day.
Absolutely. Let's wish everyone happy Father's Day in Spanish. How do you say that in Spanish?
How do I say like Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, Día del Padre.
Awesome. So for any of you fathers out there, happy Father's Day to you as we celebrate you on this weekend coming up.
Sí, para cualquiera que nos está escuchando que sea un papá, les enviamos felicitaciones esta semana y que sean muy celebrados, muy amados y muy festejados este Día del Padre. Felicidades.
Thank you. So let's take a moment and ask our angels to join each of us where we are. And I love to do this by focusing on our breath so we can really feel their energy when they come in.
Vamos ahorita a hacer una breve meditación. Vamos a cerrar nuestros ojos.
So breathe in love, take in the energy when the angels do come to you. And let's welcome in Archangel Raphael.
Respira el amor que recibes, la luz de parte de los arcángeles. Y en este momento llamamos al arcángel Rafael.
Let's welcome in Archangel Michael, our protector angel.
Ahora llamamos al arcángel Miguel, nuestro protector.
Let's say hello and welcome to Archangel Gabriel, who helps us to hear and see more clearly.
Ahora llamamos al arcángel Gabriel, que nos ayuda a escuchar, a ver más claramente.
And let's welcome Archangel Uriel. Uriel will help us to stay grounded as we gather together and go into the energy of the angels and into their messages for us today.
Ahora llamamos al arcángel Uriel, quien nos va a centrar, nos va a dar balance y nos va a dar concentración para recibir los mensajes de los ángeles.
So as you welcome these four powerful archangels into your midst, wherever you may be, they're there with you. See if you feel that gentle shift in the energy as the angels come nearer to you. It may get warmer where you're at. You may feel a touch. Sometimes I feel it on the top of my head or on my shoulder or my cheek. And I just welcome them when that happens.
Mientras sientes ese amor y luz de los arcángeles, percibes que sientes algún cambio en la energía a tu alrededor. Si percibes un tipo de toque o de movimiento alrededor de tu cuerpo. A veces puede ser en los brazos, en las piernas, puede ser también en la cabeza, o puede ser en la nariz, o puede ser en la barbilla. Percibe si sientes algún cambio en la energía.
And as you sit there in their energy, just ask to hear whatever your heart needs, whatever is for your best and highest good, that you will hear these angels speaking to you. You may hear it yourself directly, or you may hear it in the message that they bring forth through this channeling. But ask with your heart to receive today what is needed inside of you.
Pide a los ángeles que te envíen un mensaje, ya sea directamente o ya sea a través de la canalización. Percibe el amor y pide que te digan qué mensaje es necesario que escuches y que escuchemos todos el día de hoy.
Greetings, dear ones. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for gathering and opening your heart to what is coming through in the energy right now. We are with you. We are present. Many of you have such a questioning about what's going on in your world. What is this all about? Why is this taking place? How can we move beyond the energy of what's there? We see those questions. We see your hurting hearts. We see your heart full of compassion and full of love. And we want you to know, first of all, you are not alone as you sit in your quiet and you contemplate the things that are happening outside of you. And we want to guide you today inward, guide you in a direction to help you come to a place of peace inside of you. That's why we are here with each of you today.
Queridos míos, gracias por estar aquí con nosotros en este momento y por atraer amor a sus corazones. Muchos de ustedes se han estado preguntando, ¿qué es lo que está sucediendo ahora en este mundo? ¿Y cómo le pueden hacer para moverse hacia adelante de esta situación? Sentimos que tu corazón está lleno de amor, lo sabemos. Te queremos decir que no estás solo, que estamos aquí contigo. Queremos que sigas adelante y queremos que sientas paz y el amor que te estamos enviando.
Dear ones, every time that you go into your quiet time and you begin to focus on what it is that's being shown to you on the outside, we ask that you take that as a reflection and you step away for a moment. You step away and say, where is this inside of me? Where is this rebellion inside of me? Where is the contrast that needs to come up for me to look at? And as you do that work, as you ask yourself the important questions that you want answers to, you're asking for you, for inside of you, because what is on the outside is on the inside. Do you understand this? That the more you focus on healing what's in you, you are offering that healing on the outside to the world. The world in the 3D is just an illusion. And as you look at it, it looks very real, and people are being hurt and they're dying, and there's a division, a separation. But that is the illusion, dear ones. There is no separation. We are all one. And as you use that for your motto of we are all one, you will begin to understand and see the way we see you, the way the angels view the world, that you're just one light, you're one energy. You're just expressing yourself with different fragments of you. So it's important for you to get this concept, and we will keep bringing that message into you until we see that clicks, that you really get the oneness of everyone that's having this experience. And that's why we can say to you with confidence, you are not alone. You are not alone.
Queridos míos, cada vez que vas hacia adentro en tu tiempo de silencio y que se te está mostrando lo que está sucediendo afuera en el mundo, haz una pausa y pregúntate, ¿qué necesitas ver? ¿Qué necesitas aprender de esto? Y mientras preguntas lo que está dentro de ti, estarás viendo lo que sucede afuera también. Lo que está sucediendo afuera en el mundo es lo que está sucediendo adentro de ti. Si tú sanas, el mundo también sanará. El mundo 3D está sufriendo, pero eso en realidad es una ilusión. No estamos separados, somos uno. A través de esto, puedes ver que somos luz, que no estamos fragmentados. Puedes percibir el concepto de la unidad, que somos uno solo y que no hay separación. Recuerda que no estás solo.
So you see, dear ones, this is a time for transparency. This is a time for a revolution inside of yourself, to go inside and see what's been sitting in there that is not helping you in your ascension. It's not helping you to reach a full understanding of the energy of the oneness. When you go inside and you clear away those cobwebs, when you clear away the old belief patterns and the time that you are insecure and not confident in who you are, that's all stirring up doubt. It's stirring up emotions and anger about what's happening. But when you clear that, when you clear through all of that rubble inside of you, you come to a new understanding that everything is happening for divine purpose. Everything is happening in divine timing. It is no accident that you are here in the world today. You are experiencing what is going on because you said you wanted to help. You made that choice. You made that contract. And many are saying, but if I knew it was going to be this bad, angels, if I knew it was going to be this hard, would I still have volunteered? Would I still have said yes? And dear ones, yes, indeed. It is not an easy thing to go through to make a change in the entire world. And that's what you signed up for. You're here to make a difference. And forging a road is never an easy process, but that's what you came to do. And you are doing it well, even though at times you step back and question, is this what we're supposed to be doing? Is this the right path? Is this the right way? And our answer, again, is yes. Yes, you are exactly where you are needed at this moment in your earth time.
Dios mío, este es tiempo para que veas qué hay dentro de ti, que no te ayuda en tu ascensión. Y vas hacia adentro y aclaras los patrones antiguos de comportamiento y de creencias. Los tiempos en que no te sientes seguro, te sentirás un poco sacudido y tal vez te sientas enojado. Pero si en realidad ves que eso sucede adentro, te das cuenta que todo sucede en el tiempo adecuado, en tiempo divino. Tú estás aquí en este momento porque tú decidiste estar aquí. Tú decidiste estar aquí en este tiempo. No es fácil hacer un cambio en el mundo entero. Tú viniste a ser parte de ese cambio, recuérdalo. Aunque a veces tengas dudas, aunque a veces te preguntes el por qué te tocó estar aquí en estos tiempos, recuerda que eso fue algo que tú decidiste hacer. No lo dudes. Y te decimos, querido mío, que estás donde tienes que estar y en el tiempo que tienes que estar.
So, dear ones, we will leave you with this question. Will you remain true to your authentic self as you go inside and do your reflection and you hear clearly your yes, that you are here for this purpose, you are here for this time? We ask that you look at what that means and ask that you step up as your authentic, true self of unconditional love, of no criticism, no judgment, but just allowing yourself to be and allowing the others that you see on the outside, that illusion of the separation, allowing that to be, and without judgment, but only sending love, because as the spirit, that's what you do. You embody love and you gather others to you with that love. So we're going to just move into your space right now and walk around where you're at. And we're going to just give you an energy upgrade, as you put it in the human terms. We're going to feel into your energy system, and we're going to send an attunement to your energy. And if you accept this attunement and choose to say your yes to go moving forward in a manner that's going to bring more light into the world, then your yes will accept our energy attunement into your body, into your physical body, your energy body, and your spiritual body. And we will do this now, and then we will move forward with any other messages that come through from there.
Queridos míos, te dejamos con esta pregunta. ¿Puedes ser auténtico contigo mismo? Sé tú mismo, con amor incondicional. Permítete ser tu verdadero yo y envía ese amor hacia ti. Abraza a los demás con amor. Iremos a cada uno de ustedes y les daremos una alineación de energía. Decide decir que sí. Traerá más luz a este mundo. Esta alineación de energía será en tu cuerpo físico y en tu cuerpo espiritual.
Thank you. Thank you to all who received that energy. Wow. I felt it in my face. I felt a lot of movement going on in the upper part of my body. So I know that the energy that came in was clearing out a lot of doubts, a lot of indecisions, and some insecurities. So it was a very powerful energy. For me, it was from like the shoulders upward. That's where I was getting that attunement from the angels. So I'd love to hear any of you. I see some of you said your yeses. Thank you. I'd love to hear if you felt that energy attunement as it came into your body from our beautiful angels.
Teri, que ella sintió un cambio, una alineación de energía en su cabeza, de los hombros para arriba, y que ella percibe que es para aclarar dudas y para aclarar inseguridades. Y nos gustaría saber, las personas que nos están ahorita viendo y escuchando, en dónde sintieron esa energía, esa alineación de energía en su cuerpo. ¿En qué parte la sintieron? Puede ser a veces en la cabeza, como dijimos, puede ser en los brazos, puede ser en las piernas, puede ser en alguna parte de la cara, en el cabello.
Lily, I'd love to hear your experience with that also.
I felt in my throat, specifically here in my throat. I felt it, but I felt like air. Like usually I would feel like I have to clear my throat, but I felt air in my throat. This was different.
And what a message. I love that because, you know, the whole thing that's been happening in the world right now, both with coronavirus and with all of the racial stuff that's injustice and all the violence that's going on, the whole thing has been about not being able to breathe. I can't breathe. So the fact that you felt that air flowing, that's what they were giving to you. That was your gift, that they were allowing all of that energy to just flow now through the throat.
Yes, yes, it was definitely very different. I usually fear just to clear my throat and I just go like that, but this time it was air. And it was like 3 times I felt like air circulating.
Beautiful, beautiful. Claire says, yes, I gratefully received that attunement. Thank you. I felt bumps and chills on my arm. I call those the truth bumps or the truth chills. And yeah, I get those every time I get a message and it resonates. It comes out that way. It's like the hairs raise on the arm. Everything is just like raising up with that message. So thank you. Thank you, Claire.
Claire dice que ella recibió como escalofríos en su brazo y fue básicamente ahí como un tipo de escalofrío en su brazo.
Beautiful. Oh, and what a great message to know that we're clearing inside of us. When you think of, they use that word revolution, which I haven't really thought of that word in a while, but it is what's going on. We're having a revolution inside, and to rise up against something in a powerful way. To me, that's what that represents. To rise up and let out whatever is not helping us, whatever's needed in our lives. Any of that stuff needs to be moved out. The energy needs to be moved out. And that's what we're doing, isn't it? We're just moving the energy right now.
Teri dice que qué gran mensaje de aclarar nuestro cuerpo, nuestra alma, gran mensaje de sacudirnos y de sacar todo eso que ya no nos sirve y de levantarnos para tener poder, para tener voz y para tener poder, para sentirnos seguros de que somos personas poderosas y dejar atrás todo lo que ya no nos sirve. Ella dice Teri dice que sí, que es como una revolución y que esa palabra hacía mucho que no salía de su boca, de que se le había ocurrido decir revolución, pero es como eso, es como una transformación, una revolución, un levantamiento de poder y de voz en estos tiempos. Sí.
So if any of you that are listening, if you have a question or you want them to expand on their message to us today, just type that in the comments and we'll be paying attention to that. But right now I want to turn to Lily, because Lily always pulls cards for us for a special message that is guided by the angels. And Robert just typed in a message in Spanish, Lily, and so since I don't know what it means, can you share with us?
Yes.
Typed in a message in Spanish. Yes, Claire. Lily pulls 2 cards every time we go live with this, and they're totally led by spirit. So the cards, she will share with us what those cards were and the message that the angels wanted us to receive through those cards.
Is it in Enlightened?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I think I was out for a little bit because I saw you moving your mouth, but I couldn't hear you. I was asking if the comment is in Enlightened World Network or in Enlightened Living.
It's Enlightened World Network, and he translated in English. Thank you, Robert.
Yes, because I'm not able to see the message. I can see Claire and Tammy and Prashita, but I cannot see another message.
Okay. Well, Robert translated what he said in Spanish, and it means it feels so good when we remove the negative energy from our bodies. Isn't that the truth?
Sí, se siente muy bien sacar esa energía, sacudirnos y sacar esa energía que ya no nos sirve. Es como un ejercicio, es de liberación. Sí.
Beautiful. Oh, and Claire says she can't see Robert's comments either. So Robert, you may be on another channel. We're on both Enlightened World Network and EWN Enlightened Living. So that may be where he is at watching us on there. And thank you for being with us today, Robert. What an amazing person he is.
Robert, sí, gracias por estar aquí. So Robert speaks English and Spanish?
Yes.
Oh, he's practicing Spanish. Oh, gracias por practicar español, Robert.
I love that. So Lily, can you share with us the two cards that you pulled earlier?
Yes. So this is a different deck. It's not from the angels. It's not more from like Native American wisdom, ancient wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And the card is called Vision. Vision.
Awesome. I love that card.
Yes. Oof. Yeah, it feels transformative. I mean, you can see how the person, can you see how the picture of the person kind of liberated, like
yes. So free. Yeah, just totally free.
Open to, to something new. So the Vision Quest card says, I have two parts. One is called the Essence, and then the other one is called the Invitation. So the essence of the Vision Quest says, in the Vision Quest, you face your fear, embrace your mortality, and then meet face to face with spirit. When we feel stagnant, a Vision Quest brings our lives into perspective. We realize our flaws, our potential, and the opportunities life is now offering us. We remain on a Vision Quest until we find the key to open a new door or write a new chapter in our lives. Now, the invitation of this card says, find clarity by spending time alone in nature. If you live in a city, go for walks in a park. If you live in the country, make sure that you spend time outside in contemplation. Get off the couch, get away from your desk, go outside. Spirit helps those who help themselves. So set your intention and ask nature for a guiding vision for your life.
Love that message. And isn't that what we're doing right now? We're holding a vision for our world and for it to be transformed into a world where we're all getting along, we're all peaceful, we all respect each other. So going outside, yeah, definitely. And what a metaphor also for what we've been through. We were in lockdown and now it's like go outside, you know, go out there and experience nature, experience all of that energy. Nature had a reset while we were all staying in place. So let's go out there and get our reset. Let's get our vision revved up by going in and inundating ourselves in that energy. I love that card, Lily. Thank you.
This is really, really bringing up what is happening right now. Like, like the initiation, like starting our life in a new way and totally transform ourselves. Now this card, the next card that I got it reverse. As you can tell, the name is on top because that's how I got it. So you can get it reverse, you can get it upright. So it means, I'm gonna show it upright so you can see what it is. But so it says the lower world. It's kind of dark because I guess that's how the lower world looks like.
Right.
So I got it this way. And that has a different meaning than if you get it, if you get it upright. So the essence of the card says, the lower world holds the hidden treasures of humanity. It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness where we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyches. The lower world is the place of our ancestors, where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconscious, where we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. And now the medicine of the card is, are you one of those people who do not like to face the past? Now your past is calling to be acknowledged, to be heard, and to be embraced. The only way to become unstuck is to honor everything that has transpired in your life. Reflect on the lessons learned and move on. If you bear witness to your past and learn its lessons, it will stop haunting you. As you embrace its gifts, you will recover a missing part of yourself. Wow.
That was right. How beautiful. How beautiful. And that's what we're being called to do, isn't it? Yes. And I love that it encourages you to embrace it and acknowledge it and love it. And I say this so much, love every part of yourself, even those parts that you may not think are lovable, even those thoughts that are in there that maybe you have about somebody else that, may not be for your best and highest good or theirs. Love the experience, because we need all of our experiences to bring us to where we are so we can process everything that we do in this lifetime. That's such a beautiful card that really fits in for what's happening today, doesn't it?
Yes, and I was very surprised that both cards, the lower world, underworld, and the vision quest, they are both considered initiations. besides pilgrimages and other initiation experiences. But these two are part of initiation, which I believe in the ancient cultures, it was a very important part of people's life, the initiation. It could be initiation to manhood, womanhood, or something, but it was like a big transformation, and they embrace that stage in life. So they know it's a powerful time in life. So yeah, I mean, both cards are very powerful, and they totally relate to our time right now.
I sure do. I love both of those. I love the message. And Claire Louise says, such an important message. Thank you, Lily. Nature is so calming and soothing and gives a new perspective and rebirth for us. And then speaking of the second card, Claire says, this says to me, we have to do our shadow work, acknowledge the darker aspects of ourselves and shine the light on it. Take all those suppressed parts of ourselves and use them for good. Stop hiding parts of ourselves we struggle with. Without dark, there is no light. Yeah, we have to have that contrast, or we wouldn't know what all of this is. We wouldn't know what light is if we didn't have the dark and then saw that contrast. So thank you, Claire, for that insight.
Yes, that's deep inside. That's totally like it's dark and light. I mean, dark and like the dark and the light. Yes.
Absolutely. And Robert says, I'm going to go for a walk in the fern forest now, a beautiful spot to reset. It sounds like it, Robert. Yeah. You'll have to share with me where that's at. I would love to go there too.
Sí, la naturaleza es hermosa, es bella. You know, Teri, that in my house 2 months ago, we were asked to cut one of our trees because of the way it was growing. It was dangerous, apparently. And it was very painful, very, very painful to cut the tree. But I asked them, the people who did the work, asked them to leave the stump, because I felt that that would be a place where I would like to meditate and get, you know, the energy from the tree and the wisdom. So that's a very special place now for me. The stump of the tree. Yes.
How awesome! How awesome that you honored that tree in that way. That's beautiful. Thank you for doing that.
Yes. I honor everything in nature. We are nature, and I honor whatever I have in my backyard. I do.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I want to thank everybody that joined us today. Thank you for being with us. We do this every Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern. Lily and I come on together and just give a message. And anybody who needs that word, anybody who needs uplifting, just come in and bring somebody in with you. Bring family or friends, or help us to share this out by sharing it on your timelines and in your groups. And let's get more people hearing what these beautiful messages from the angels are. Today was such an important one, I think, for us all to listen to really go inside and have that revolution inside of us. You know, get rid of all of that stuff that's there, that's not for our best and highest good, and turn that around to how can we look at it different? How can we have a different perspective on things? So thank you all for being here. And Robert Painley typed in another message in Spanish. I don't know if you're seeing his yet. And thank you for doing that, Robert. I love the Spanish language. I love hearing it spoken. And I try to figure out when I see it written, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to figure out these words and get the message of it. I used to do that with French because I studied French in school. And sometimes I can get the whole thing of what it's saying. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to look some words up.
I cannot see in Enlightened World Network. I cannot see no his message.
Okay. Well, he did translate it, and he says, "Thank you for your beautiful messages this afternoon, Teri and Lily."
Gracias, gracias a ti, Robert. Gracias por estar aquí, por practicar español con nosotros. Me da mucho gusto que estés aquí. Gracias, Robert. Yeah, yo he visto tus shows de hunting. I have seen his shows. He's the one who does hunting house shows. What is the name of the show, Teri?
It used to be Robert's Haunted Pajama Party, but now it's called Spirit Focus, and he's on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. So it's a little earlier than what it used to be, and it's a blessing every time to just hear the teachings. You know, Robert's so deep, and he's done so much of this kind of work. So he has a lot to share with us. And Robert, I really appreciate everything that you do. Oh, he lost the audio, but he can still see us. And he says typing in the Spanish words and speaking Spanish helps him to practice.
Sure, yes. And the more you practice, the easier it gets. So join us anytime you want.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Claire also said it's a beautiful language. I love the way it sounds. And she's thanking us. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Gracias, Claire, por haber estado con nosotros el día de hoy. Thank you. I am saying in Spanish. Thank you for being here, and hope to see you in our next session. I'm gonna just translate what you said, Teri, in English. So, los esperamos la semana que entra, el viernes a la 1 de la tarde, hora del este. Y recuerden de traer a alguien, traigan a un familiar, traigan a un amigo, a cualquier persona. Nunca sabemos a quién le puede llegar este mensaje de los ángeles y de las cartas, o de sabiduría ancestral. Así que compártanlo, díganle a la gente que conozcan, y pues esperemos que se beneficien de los mensajes que los ángeles nos están enviando. Gracias por estar aquí los viernes a la 1 de la tarde, hora del este. Aquí estaremos.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you for doing the show with me. You're so beautiful, and your energy is awesome as you let the spirit flow through you of the messages that come through. I really appreciate you.
Gracias, Teri. I am always honored to be here, and I enjoy it. It's like I do several things during the week related to my spirituality, but I look forward to this session. It's very special, and I just feel the total connection with my spirit, our spiritual world, and with you, and with everybody who join us. So it's very, very special. I love it. Thank you.
Well, I love you, and thank you for being a part of Enlightened World Network. So we're going to say goodbye with that, everyone, and go with the blessings of the angels for your day to make it a most beautiful day wherever you are, or night. For some, it's nighttime. And we love you. So take care. Bye, everybody. Bye, Lily.
Que tengan un día hermoso donde quiera que estén, día, mañana, tarde, noche. Gracias. Nos vemos.